Hello, my name is Krista. We're going to be working on pole level 1 and 2 moves today. We have our 2 exits. We have the front door that you came into. We also have the back door. We have first aid kits in the bathroom. Our bathroom is also right there. We also have alcohol spray bottles against the wall. Also rags if you do not have your own in the basket next to them. Okay. Do you have any injuries today?
Nope, no injuries.
Perfect. Alright, so we are going to get started with our warm-up. Okay, so we're going to start off standing, and we're going to start by shrugging our shoulders back. Okay. Can add in the arms. Make it bigger. We're gonna add the squat. We're gonna come back up and we're gonna actually shrug forward. Make it bigger and into the squat. Arch down. Okay, from up here, we're just gonna roll our neck side to side. Don't go all the way around. From here, we're gonna have just our feet slightly wider than our shoulders, and we're just gonna bend the floor. If you want, you can hold your elbows with your hands, kind of sway. You're gonna grab your right ankle and you're gonna put nose to shin and get that stretch. If you want, you can add a bend to the left leg. We're gonna rotate our foot to the bathroom and we're gonna get in that stretch and our lunge. You're just gonna kind of shift forward and back. We're gonna put a knee down and you're gonna stretch out your other side. Going back. Get your quads, your hamstrings more. You can rotate that ankle. Make sure you have a flat back. You're gonna rotate the other way. You're just gonna lean back into that lunge, and then you're gonna go back up, and you're gonna grab the other ankle, so the left ankle, and do nose to shin again. Feel that stretch. You can add in the bent right knee. And we're gonna turn towards the door in that lunge position, and you're just gonna, again, shift forward and back. Okay, you're gonna put the knee down and you're gonna bend your front leg. Okay, and feel that stretch. Again, you wanna feel it in your hamstring. Okay, flex, point. You wanna rotate at the ankle. If you can rotate at the hip, that's ideal. And reverse. We're gonna come back to that lunge position and back up, rotate, and you're gonna slowly roll up, head last. Okay, perfect. From here, we're gonna do some heart racers, so we're gonna do some jumping jacks. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, finish your 10. We're gonna do some knee raises. All right, I'm gonna count them out again. One set will be 1, ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And for conditioning, we are going to sit back down on the ground. We're going to sit kind of in a straddle position, but more to the front, not as wide as you usually would. We're going to start with our left leg. We're going to frame our left leg, so hands flat, or you can have the fingertips out, ideally, so you're not pushing here, okay? You want to straight back, nice and strong. You want to try not to curl in. You want to keep that, and you also don't want to go all the way back. Okay, so you want to try to keep up straight. We're going to do 6. We're going to do 6 on this side, we're going to go to this side, and we're going to do the middle, all right? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. We're going to go to the other side, right? Frame the leg. We're going to lift for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. These are hard. And we're tired. We're going to do the front. So hands in front of you. And again, try not to crunch. Try not to lose it. Keep that straight back. All right. And we're going to lift both legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And lastly, for conditioning, we're going to lay on our backs with our knees to the ceiling. Good, our feet flat on the floor. And we are just going to do some curl ups. So I'm going to do kind of the arms across my chest. And we're just going to do 6 curl ups. Ready? 1, oh God. 2, 3, 4, 5, last one, 6. I can hear my water in my stomach. All right, perfect. We're gonna clean up our mats. And we're going to wipe down our holes before we get started. Right, spray the rag, not the pole. If you're using any grip aids, put them on your hands. And then onto the pole. No grip, so strong. Okay, ready? So first start, we're going to do a long sit. Okay, so the way to begin is you're going to stand behind your pole. You're going to baseball grip with straight arms. You're going to put I like my right knee to the pole, and I'm going to be squeezing the pole against my knee and also my shin. And then from here, you're going to do a carousel kick. And so you can lock the pole between your thighs. Okay, so you have a lot of tension in your thighs, and your knee is also helping. And you have that flex foot at the bottom as well, that's helping. Okay, and then we're coming back down. Okay. Would you like to see it again?
No.
No? Okay. So let's try it together. Okay, so up. Good, and we're gonna carousel kick into our long sit. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Do you mind if I spot you?
Of course.
Awesome. Perfect. You can come back down. Okay. A regression for the long sit will be done from the floor. So it looks like this. You're just going to practice with the kick and here. Okay, do you want to try from the floor?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. And then a progression will be to do the long sit, and then from here, once you have that grip between your thighs, your knee feels good, your foot feels good, from here, you can either take one hand off at a time, and then from here, you can even add an arch to your back. Okay? You want to re-grip and then step off. Okay? Can I spot you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So from here, right, you can take one hand off at a time. Perfect. And arch. Wonderful. Regrip. Good. And step off. Perfect. Okay. Our next move, we're going to practice a single climb squat. So from here, we're going to, again, long baseball grip with long arms. And we are doing the same stance. We're going to again have that position where we're squeezing the pole up against our knee and our shin is going into it. And we're pulling down on the pole. So we're feeling it in our biceps, our lats are engaged, our shoulders are away from our ears. Okay? So from here, we're going to take our foot and cross our ankles, and you should feel the pole between your knees. Now you're going up. Okay. I didn't silent demo. What do I do?
Keep going.
Just keep going? Yeah. Should I silent demo and then redo it?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so silent demo, we're going to do just a single climb squat. So okay. So from here, we're going to do a baseball grip with long arms. You're squeezing the pole between your knee and your shin. You're crossing at the ankle, and you're doing a pull-up. So you're bringing your chest to the pole, your pelvis to the pole, and then you're going back down to that original stance, 1 foot off at a time. Okay. So, would you like to see it again?
No.
No? Perfect. Can I spot you?
Yes.
Okay. regression, we can do it from the floor. So we're just going to practice kind of in this stance and making sure we have our ankles crossed just at the floor. And we're just gonna still practice kind of that squatting and pulling up position. Perfect. And you look ready to do a progression. So, to progress, we're just going to add an extra climb or two, okay? Depending on how high you can get up that hole. Okay? Okay. Good. Perfect. Awesome. Lower. Good. One foot. Awesome. Perfect. And lastly, for our level 1 move, we're going to practice a full bracket. Full bracket with stand. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Okay. So to do it, you're going to stand or kneel in front of your pole. You're going to have full bracket grip. I laid my right arm on top. So you're going to be kind of pushing into the pole with the bottom arm and again pulling up with the top arm. And if you need help from that bicep, you can also add a bend to the elbow on the bottom. Okay, and from here, you're going to pull up, ideally with pointed toes, releve, and then step up. Woo. Right, so you're gonna have that little crunch, you're gonna use your abs. Would you like to see it again?
No.
No? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it together. Perfect. Full bracket, and ready? We're gonna pull our knees up. Woo. Yes. Step up. Straight legs. Beautiful. Okay. To regress, we're going to start with a forearm grip instead of a full bracket. So that means that the arm that you would have at the bottom, you're going to actually grab it with your forearm against the pole, and you're going to baseball grip the pole this way. Okay, and then the arm at the top still stays there. Okay, so you're pushing into the pole with the bottom arm and still pulling down, okay, with the top. So you're gonna do the same movement with your legs. You're gonna lift your knees and then step up. Good. You look ready for a progression. So we're gonna come back down, and this is what it looks like. Full bracket grip. Okay. So, full bracket grip, you are straightening your legs out, right? So you're not as stable. And then pulling them all the way through, still landing on your toes, and standing up straight with your legs. Okay? Perfect. Let's try together. And out. In. Up. Perfect. Good. All right, maybe let's wipe down our poles before we get to our level 2 moves for the day. I'm adding more grip. It's hot in here.
It is.
Oh my god. Heat. Okay. So because you have inverted before and you know your chopper, okay, we are going to start with an outside leg hang. way to do this move, you are going to stand in that stronghold grip, the way you would do a chopper, right, or inverted straddle. And from here, you are doing that inverted straddle, okay? Then you're hooking your outside knee pit onto the pole and making contact with your hip to keep you there, okay? Straddle, outside knee pit hooks. From here, if you feel comfortable, you can let go of your arms and you should be feeling the pull in your inside hip. And then from here, you're regripping with baseball grip and choppering back out the same way you came in. Okay? Whew. All right, would you like to see it again?
No.
No? Okay, perfect. Is it okay if I spot you?
Yes.
Perfect. Maybe on this side. Outside thinking, perfect. Alright. Awesome, this looks good. Can you let go of your hands?
Mhm.
Yes, perfect. Alright, regrip. And I'm gonna let you chop her out.
All right.
Perfect. Okay. For regressions, for the outside leg hang, we could keep both hands on, which I'll show. For regression, instead of letting go, you're just gonna keep both hands on the pole. Do you wanna try that? Perfect, looks good. It's good.
All right.
Okay, and come back out with your chopper. Good. Another regression for the outside leg hang is coming into that stronghold grip from the floor. So like this. So the way to do it, from the ground, stronghold grip. The pull should be on your inside armpit, right? And you're going to chopper from the ground and then still hook the leg the way you would if we were standing, right? So chopper, hook, let go. And you should have that space between the floor and your hips. Okay? Then you're gonna safely chopper out and back down. Very good. Chopper? Yes. I know, it's a lot of core movement. Okay. Perfect. And then the progression, which you're ready for, from an outside leg hang, is that we can grab from your shin with your free arm. Give your arm a job. So from here, looks like this. You know, you just grab your leg. And then come back up. Okay. Whew. Good? Okay. Yes. Perfect. Yep, that arm will just hang straight. Awesome. Great, good. Chopper back out. Now we're tired. Good. And lastly for today, just gonna put a little more grip on, sweaty, but you can wipe down the pole. Be safe. We are going to do just our basic butterfly. Okay. Looks like this. So, to do it, we're basically doing our outside leg hang to some extent. And then we are stacking our hips and lining ourselves up with the pole. Okay? So from here, we're still in our stronghold grip. We're gonna chopper, hook the knee, the outside knee. Okay? chopper. Hook the outside knee. Make sure we feel it in our hip. From here, we are moving from our stronghold grip. And we are grabbing with our full bracket. You want your trigger finger down. And you're stacked. Nose to pole. And you're bending your knee, your free leg. From here, you want to straddle back out. Okay, and you're keeping that full bracket movement, but you'll have the little bend in the arm to help you. It won't be straight anymore. Okay? Whew. Would you like me to spot you?
Yes.
Or do you want to see it again?
No, I don't need to see it again.
Okay.
And yes, you can spot.
Thank you. Perfect, chopper, outside leg hang. You're gonna do full bracket, right? Reach above your head. Perfect, and you're stacking your hips. Good, perfect. You can bend that knee so it's pretty. Awesome, and then you're gonna just swing your back leg around again and chopper out. Nice. Very good. Awesome. Perfect. And we're gonna now do our pull down. Okay? Perfect. So we're just gonna start with putting our inside arm against the pole. You can stretch out those biceps we use. Yeah, you can either step out with your outside leg, or you can step across if you like that, like more push against it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go the other side. To step across. Get that stretch in our shoulder, our bicep. And step behind the pole, and you're gonna put one hand in front of the other, get that back stretch, that shoulder stretch.
That looks so good.
I know, we've been here a while. Okay, and replace the hand that was on top, put on the bottom, go back for the same stretch. Make sure your feet are a little bit more open than your hips. And you can go back down to the floor for a stretch again. Grab your shoulders and sway. We're gonna roll up, your head being the last to roll up. Okay. And now that we're all warm up, let's just stretch out our legs. That'll help us in the long run. So we're just gonna sit back again. So we get that stretch, lean forward. Lean to the right, frame your leg. Can have a lateral type of stretch with those little ballerina arms. Go across, nose to shin. Add that lateral move, ear to shin. for that spine stretch. Just try to reach out in front of you.